Krapu on the right, or the left. I don't know my directions anymore. With Izzet Phoenix.
Again.
Versus Brandon Chambers with Jund at 5-0 on the right. Plays Abzan and Commander 2, eh?
Wow.
It's just his,
He
this
just
is
loves
colors. Yep. So, who do you got in this matchup and why?
Geez, this matchup seems bad for Jund, if I had to, like, think about it. I think the explosiveness of Izzet Phoenix is too much for Jund to handle.
Well, there's a number of factors, I think, that make this match bad. One, he's not blocking ever. You know, if he flips a Woken Horror, he's not blocking it. He's not blocking Izzet Phoenix, or whatever the fucking thing's called. Arclight Izzet Phoenix, yeah.
Basically.
That should be its name. But the other thing here is his targeted removal doesn't really matter against the Phoenix. His discard doesn't really matter because all of his threats are very redundant. All of his cards are redundant.
Yep.
So there's just a lot of things that kind of work out here in Dan's favor in this matchup, I believe.
Both mulliganing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say that does favor Jund.
Yeah, clearly. That's like classic Magic.
Yeah, that's textbook 101. You don't mulligan against Jund.
Yeah,
Dan's hand must have been really bad.
Oh yeah, I think Jund also in this matchup can steal games by just like having their removal lineup right, and then Dan just completely runs out of steam.
Yeah, turn one, let's say Inquisition hits his cantrip.
Yep.
Turn 2 Tarmogoyf.
Oh yeah.
Turn 3 removal spell or Liliana.
Yeah.
That's how Brandon wins this game.
Yeah, and Dan kind of has to blow his load sometimes to really get anything going. Mm-hmm. And so if Brandon blows up the one card that's the payoff for that.
Brandon going to 5 here. He only had Raging Ravine as a land and 2 Thoughtseizes. Can't keep that hand.
No. Not in a million years is Jund keeping that hand.
This is another way Dan wins this game, is just to mulligans.
Oh, yeah. Dan says he's going to keep that scry on top.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can get a 5 here. Come on, Brandon.
Yeah, if you're going to 4, I think this is really out of reach.
I have no horse in this race, but I really want to just see some magic for our final round of the year. Yeah. You know, I want our winner's table to be a haymaker fight. I don't want this mulligan bullshit.
What are we playing? Serum Visions.
Serum Visions. These two players split. They're playing for all the marbles, literally just all the marbles.
Okay.
You guys are so boring. Dan, tell them both that Tom the commentator says they're boring for splitting.
Splitting.
Losers.
Last time I split...
You heard me.
Last time I split, my opponent offered me to split before we started. And since I was young at the time, when he went on to beat me in Game 2, right before I conceded, he offered me to split again.
Oh.
That was the last time I split.
They're actually playing for the extra $5 of the 205, wow, between them.
Yeah. First and second getting 205 combined. Sounds about right for a 68-man event.
Yep. Okay, fine. The whole $5. They're cool. Dan just casting some cantrips, getting things going. Normally, you wouldn't see the Inquisition on the Faithless Looting of all cards, but in this matchup, Faithless Looting gets so much more value because of the Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of discard here from Brandon.
I think that's kind of what he needs right now.
Mm-hmm. Just take away all of the cantrips, all the ways to redraw, get this Phoenix online type of thing. The other Manamorphose is going to be cast.
Brandon on one land means if Dan finds a land, he's like okay with just hard cast Phoenix next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna chart a course.
That's really good here.
Probably discarding that Phoenix. We've cast.
That's the third one.
Yeah, and he's got a gut shot in hand. So he'll get his fourth one.
Oh, you only need 3 spells.
Oh, do you?
Did he forget to draw off of that Thought Scour?
No, I don't think so. I thought he was like shuffling his hand,
Well, he
cards around really weird.
I don't think he drew, though. I don't know, maybe. Chad, help me out there. Did he draw off that Thought Scour? I couldn't tell. Tag for 3 here from Dan. Gonna put Brandon down to 12 after the fetch here. I believe. I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Life totals could be way off. I have actually no idea what's going on. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what city we're in. I don't even know who I am
I'm so focused on the Magic, I don't even remember.
I don't even know who I am anymore. Who are you?
Now you're making me question it all.
Yeah. You're like, dude, this guy's just so crazy, he's making me crazy. I don't think he did. I thought so, right? I thought so. He milled the 2 thing in the ices and he just moved on, I thought. Okay.
Well,
I mean, it's far too late at this point to go back and have him draw a card, but, you know, things like that need to be pointed out.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon's hand's honestly not the worst here. If he can find another land, he has a Tarmogoyf in his hand that he can cast already. But if he can deploy this Liliana into a Bloodbraid Elf, he's in this game.
Oh, yeah.
He just needs to find 2 lands in a row. Ooh, there's a Bob.
That's like probably better than a land here.
It's better than a Goyf too.
I'm not going to introduce myself. I don't know who I am anymore either, dude.
Yeah.
How do I introduce myself if I don't know who I am?
Yeah, shut up, Dan. You don't know his life. He didn't even know himself either. How rude of you to presume him. God. The audacity.
Tell that man to get in here. We're switching places. He's offended me for the last time.
So let's see what Dan can put together here.
Starts with a Thought Scour. Okay.
Let's see if he draws the card this time.
Oh.
Hey! Achievement unlocked.
Absolutely under no circumstances does he want
Play of game, PogChamp.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a big draw. Faithless Looting.
Mm-hmm. That's a big one there.
Has a land in hand. Definitely doesn't want that card. Gonna probably Faithless Looting it away.
Yep.
Hope he finds a Phoenix. Ooh, flashback the looting that's still in the graveyard.
Better.
Don't even give him any more information.
Nah, just do it. Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely get rid of those.
Did he cast 3 spells this turn?
Yeah, that was his.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just gonna be a beating. This game's over.
Yeah, I think this game's pretty cleanly over.
It's just done. There's no combination of draws that gets him out of this. He's just super dead.
I mean, if there was a combination of draws, I think it starts with this Liliana.
It's literally like Liliana, and then he has to avoid Dan basically drawing anything forever.
Yeah.
And then he has to avoid Lightning Bolt forever. And he has to have another removal spell on curve next turn. So there's I just really don't think that there's any way.
No. Theoretically, we can talk about it and think about it. Where is it? But
right.
You might as well just not play it out. It's so low. There it is.
Lightning Bird.
Discard those cards. Keep Surgical in hand. Yeah.
Kind of how we thought that one was going to go.
Yeah. And I think that was worth noting that Dan kept the Surgical in hand. That would have been him showing Brandon that it's in the main deck.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't even let him know about it.
Good play. Tight.
Making tight plays even when they don't matter. Like, don't matter, quote.
Well, free information very much matters.
Yeah. But it didn't affect the outcome of that game.
Right. It would have been a win more.
Yeah, and so he's just making sure 100%, got all my bases covered.
This sideboard looks real familiar to me. 2 Surgical Extraction, 2 Dispel, 1 Lightning X, 2 Anger the Gods, 1 Ral is Victory, 1 Spell Pierce, 2 Abrade, 2 Ceremonious Rejection, and 2 Alpine Moons. I like the Ral.
Oh yeah, I think this is the matchup you put Ral in your sideboard for.
Maybe a Lightning Axe.
Yeah, it kills creatures, and
kills
a lot of your kill spells don't right now.
Kills a lot of Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah.
So out of here from Brandon, we got 2 Ancient Grudge, 3 Fulminator Mage, 2 Surgical Extraction. Pardon me, 1 Fatal Push, 1 Kalitas, Trader of God, 2 Collective Brutalities, 2 Anger of the Gods, 1 Engineered Explosives, and 1 Grafsticker's Cage.
I think we're seeing Kalitas. I think we're seeing those
100%.
Surgicals.
We're seeing those Anger of the Gods.
Oh, yeah.
We're seeing those We're seeing that Grafsticker's Cage.
Yep. I could see Fatal Push.
Nah.
I could. I don't think it's going to, but I see that he could have cards to take out.
Mm-hmm. And if you have enough cards, Collective Brutality also can come in. Serves double duty. But he has a lot of tools in the matchup.
Oh, yeah.
So if Brandon can sneak a game 2 and 3, this is, he's very much a dog in game 1, but game 2 and 3, he has a lot he can bring in, so.
He's gonna make it a lot more even than it was last time.
We'll see. We will see. God, I am tired. No bonus round tonight. I think after this round's done, I'm just gonna call it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, what do you think? It's 1 a.m. Almost.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here anymore. I think the people out in that room, for the most part, don't want to be there anymore.
I'll call it. I'll make an executive decision. Shut her down.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
Get it out of here.
Get it out. Yeah, ban it. Oh my God. Shuffle faster, boys. Got any thoughts? You're just out now.
Yeah, I checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sitting here, hanging out. Wishing I was,
in bed?
Yeah, in bed.
Yeah. Man, fun. I wish I was in bed right now. Yeah. Remembering about a time when you were in bed.
Oh, yeah. Good to think about that.
I'm going to sleep so hard tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep the fuck out of it.
I'm going to sleep like 13 hours.
Nah, hold on, nah. You done goofed. You'll oversleep. You'll like ruin yourself.
You think?
Yeah, you think.
This is the one day where I have a semi-normal sleep schedule.
So, Dan here looks like he's got a very good hand.
Brandon's hand did not look super strong to me.
Cracks a fetch.
What are we grabbing here? Thinking about it. Is it Overgrown Tomb? It's not. Stomping Ground, turn 1.
That's interesting, honestly. You don't usually see them find a non-black duel on turn 1.
Especially not shocking it in their main phase.
That's what I'm wondering what he's got here. Oh, there it is. Okay, got him. Got he. That's a good way to start.
Yeah. Dan has very few, if any, answers to that.
Certainly didn't board them in.
Yeah.
If we go to a game 3, he will certainly board it in. Ooh, and a Nile Spellbomb off the top here for Brandon. That's big. So he's going to have 2 pieces of hate online early. Right now, I think he's going for this Tarmogoyf, but that Nile Spellbomb is going to come down eventually and be real good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
This is looking real bad for Dan, actually.
His hand did look pretty good. And he, like I said, we were talking, he is favored in the matchup, I believe. But with the amount of hate that Brandon has brought for game 2, to play in game 2 here, we'll see. We'll see how big we can make this Tarmogoyf real quick. Or does Dan, pardon me, just have the bolt for it? I would guess not. He would have probably just done it on the end step.
Yeah. He's running out of time to bolt that thing. It's really hard to get away with bolting a Tarmogoyf and killing it.
Yeah.
He'll lose his opportunity if he does this now. Yeah.
Faithless looting.
It's now impossible to kill with bolt.
Yep.
One of the classic mistakes a new player can make when coming into the modern format. Bolting a 2/3 Tarmogoyf with no instants in the graveyard.
Feels bad, man.
As soon as your opponent explains that to you, you like want to punch yourself. You're like, what the heck? That makes no sense.
Look at this guy. He's making his Tarmogoyf so much bigger. Brandon's loving it. The 4/5 Goyf. There's a Liliana in hand.
Liliana just should be lights out. I don't see a way for Dan.
I should be lights out.
Yeah. Ooh, Spell Pierce. All right.
Hit him with it.
But he has, like, clearly the worst art of Spell Pierce.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I honestly think, like, with counter spells like Spell Pierce, you should have the worst start possible because it's their tilting cards.
Yeah.
Because Spell Pierce is a card you can technically play around. And when you don't, it just, like, it feels bad.
Oh, it feels bad.
I love this Izzet Phoenix deck just as an offshoot. I think this deck is super sweet.
Oh, yeah.
And more people should play it.
More Manamorphoses.
You cannot go wrong. And he's just drawing Crackling Drake after Crackling Drake after Crackling Drake. If he gets to 4 lands, he is going to Drake Brandon right out of this game.
Oh, yeah. Drake will trade with Tarmogoyf. And then the second one just lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's game over at that point. I'm not sure why Dan is continuing to dig unless he has no cards he can play in hand.
He's looking for the 4th land, I think.
He has it now.
Well, yeah, that was the Spire Bluff Canal that he drew. Now he's going to be able to untap next turn and play a Drake, but this turn he's going to get back a Phoenix. Did he cast 3 spells?
Craft Digger's Cage is preventing that.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Thank you. He's surgicaling Liliana of the Veil. All right.
It's too late.
That will get rid of one of the card types for Tarmogoyf. Relevant. Also, we'll did it in draw step to hopefully snag a copy out of Brandon's hand.
Well, and you also get the free information.
Yep.
Of what the draw step was. I'm ready for bed.
That cage is so good. I'm pretty sure Dan has a Faithless Looting in his graveyard too that he'd love to have been able to flash back that turn. Yeah, there it is. Craft Digger's Cage just like saying no to Dan's deck.
Can you cast Craft Digger's Cage? Or not Craft Digger's Cage, Faithless Looting through the cage?
Nope.
Okay.
It says players can't cast spells from graveyards, and creatures can't enter the battlefield from libraries or graveyards.
Such a weird card.
It is. When you read it the first time as like a new player, you're like, okay, but neither of those things were possible anyways. Little did you know.
Yeah.
Those things were not only possible, but strong enough that they printed a card designed only to stop them.
Yeah. Scavenging Ooze here from Brandon. Another good, very good card in this matchup. Drake.
We're drawing a card. And Drake cares absolutely 0% about that Scavenging Ooze.
Doesn't care about the Tarmogoyf either.
Yeah.
Reason being there's like 3 more Drakes in his Dan's hand.
Want to exile Dan's graveyard? Cool, you weakened your Tarmogoyf.
For no reason.
And Drake stayed the exact same size. Oh, yeah, everybody loves the Drake.
Drake's scary, man. Yeah, Brandon doesn't like the Drake right now.
No, it 8-4.
He probably doesn't care about the first one, honestly, as much as he's going to care about the second one.
Yeah.
The first one feels like, okay, I can beat this.
Yeah, we'll trade here.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Seems fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Second one's going to be like, oh, dear God.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're back where we were 5 seconds ago because Dan's just going to drop a Drake.
Yeah. Draws a card.
This looks really familiar. Oh, but now he's going to be...
Now he has 2 bolts.
I was going to say, do you shock it in? Yeah, no fear, going to 5.
You have to bolt that Scoos.
Yeah, I guess so. You get it out of there.
I don't know what he's thinking about here.
He's sad.
Yeah.
I would be too.
Yeah. I'd be very sad.
Look at my cute little ooze. It looks like a little walnut over there. And you're just going to strike it with a bolt of lightning.
Why does it look
shit.
so much like a walnut?
I don't know, but it's like all fucking cute, and then this guy just comes along and hits it with a bolt of lightning. The fuck's the matter with him? No wonder he's sad.
He first he summons a Drake.
Yeah.
And it's just it like literally like lightning bolts into existence.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Cool, I'm smarter now." I don't know how, but okay, sure, that sounds fine.
Brandon here just gonna play all his cards.
And then he just fucking rains lightning on your cute little walnut.
See, it wasn't the first 2 Drakes that are gonna get him. It's the third one.
Does he have a third one in hand?
He does. That's what I'm saying. He's got like 1,000,000 Drakes.
Oh my god.
He's going to be able to Drake and bolt either the Scoos or the Bob down, whichever one he deems to be more problematic.
I think it's Scoos because you're never going to be able to kill it again.
No, you got to get rid of Bob.
You have to get rid of both, really. They're both really annoying to deal with.
I mean, Drake's going to be able to infinitely trade for this Scoos. You can't let him draw more cards.
That's fair.
Why doesn't he crack the Spellbomb? Because he's going to lose a bunch of card types for Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, now that 2 Tarmogoyfs are dead, it's less important, but...
Now he's going to want to wait until his turn at least to be able to draw a card.
Yeah, the other thing is that Crackling Drake says in Graveyard and in Exile, so it's not going to shrink Crackling Drake either.
That too.
And Grafdigger's Cage is making it so none of the cards in his graveyard matter for anything else. And
there's a couple of creatures in Dan's graveyard, so maybe Brandon's going to want to eat them with the Scoos.
Yeah, there's actually
there's a
quite
whole
a few
bunch
reasons.
of justifications to not crack the Nile Spellbomb, correct? Including, future Tarmogoyfs. He could just flip one off of Bob right now.
Yeah, and that'd be amazing for him right now.
I think that's what Dan's really pondering here is, like, which one of these dudes is worse for me.
And it's kind of close. I think Bob is probably worse because of the card advantage.
It's got to be Bob.
But Scavenging Ooze is probably...
Brandon only has 1 green source, though.
Yeah, it's probably the only card that could grow to be large enough to handle this Crackling Drake, though.
Well, the Drake's always going to be able to trade for it, at worst.
Yeah, at worst.
And letting him draw... Oh, man.
Ooh, just letting him have both? That's very bad. I don't know what he would Surgical here. Bolt actually just seems like probably one of the higher up cards to Surgical here.
Yeah.
So that was just like a really sad thing to see.
I mean, I guess there's a line too where you go bolt your Scavenging Ooze and then swing for 9 and put you on a 1-turn clock.
Yeah. Is he gonna Surgical? If he's Surgical targeting Bolt, it's pretty bad for Brandon. But it also forces Dan's hand in a way he probably doesn't want. Oh, I think I see the reasoning for holding this Bolt here. If he just bolts Brandon's face, the Crackling Drake becomes a 10 power creature, and then he swings in and kills him. Assuming Scoos doesn't have green mana to gain life.
I don't like that simply because drawing an extra card gives you too many chances to find removal.
Yeah.
And being, there's not much difference between 1 turn and 2 turns clock.
It seems greedy.
That's what I mean. Like, if he finds a piece of removal, you're just dead.
Yeah.
So, like, giving him an extra draw, that, not very good. I wonder what that surgical targeted. Hey, Dan, if you can hear me, what did that surgical target? Whatever he targeted in response, he's going, bolt your ooze. Eat Arclight.
It's a little bit of an interesting pick there.
What?
Choosing Arclight Phoenix since they can't do anything from the graveyard, which is what's most important. It is targeting Bolt. Oh, I just assumed it was targeting Arclight because of the way that worked. Yeah, no, never mind. Bolt.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
That's way better.
Yeah. Taking a second there, sees that Ral is at Viceroy.
What the heck does this card do? Why is this here? Standard All-Star Ral is at Viceroy.
12 power Phoenix now. Finds one spell, it could be lethal. You know, is Dan really just going to, luck sack this? Oh, no, does he still have that opt in hand?
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Too tired, I can't remember.
It's Brandon's.
Oh, so he's just going to die.
Yeah, unless that dice is wrong.
Which, if it's right, I don't know how 3 more got in there this turn.
Yeah. Cracks the spell bomb. Still.
He exiled 4 lightning bolts.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so bad. Okay, check this out, chat. Fucking Brandon exiling the 4 lightning bolts out of this deck, the pulled from the deck, are going to cause him to lose this game. That's so funny. Okay, never mind. Okay, he's blocked by Dan here, caused him to live.
I mean, if he didn't block there, Bolt was going to kill him.
Well, he has no cards in hand, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, never mind. The bolt was there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so tired.
Holy crap, this game is interesting.
Is crazy.
This game went from wow, we're really tired, I don't care, to
I'm super interested.
What is happening? Faithless looting. All right. We're finding more cards.
So that's something about Dan's deck here, too. His top decks are much more live than Brandon's. Because so much of his cards redraw.
Yeah. Now we're going to play Thing in the Ice. He's looking for just more redraws.
Mm-hmm. He just wants, I don't even know, another Faithless looting. Yeah, just Faithless looting.
Yeah.
And Serum Visions, that's a good place to start. Another Faithless looting, there it is.
Keep that on top.
All day.
What card did we draw? Another Thing in the Ice.
Don't even need it. You know what you're doing right now? You flash back your Faithless looting.
Grafdigger's Cage. Not going to be able to.
Oh my god, I hate this game.
Yeah, you got to play Thing in the Ice. You play Thing in the Ice. I hope to flip them both next turn by getting real lucky with it. And that's an instant win. Brandon has to have removal spells coming.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
He's like, I know this game is almost over, but you can't kill me while this is in play. Not yet.
No Faithless looting out of the yard. No. Shut up, Dan. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired.
There it is. Faithless looting. We knew about it.
These are some big draws.
Charted Course would be big.
2 lands.
Jeez.
Brutal.
Gotta keep it close. Can't let the game just end. What is he doing? How many times? How many times?
He keeps trying to do it. He doesn't even understand how it works. Okay, fine, go. It's really not, though, because we're just going to yell at them to go back in time and fix it.
It's worth a try is like a little bit different in this case than it is like against a Chalice of the Void. Because Chalice of the Void is a trigger. They can miss that.
Yeah.
This is just an illegal action that has to be reversed. You just like literally can't even cast it.
He's trying to send everyone to sleep.
Yeah, that's worth a try. I'm okay with him giving me a chance to go home.
Yeah, right. I'm really hoping he just wins, honestly. Not because I want Dan to win, more because I...
Oh my god.
Phoenix
No.
off the top.
Alright, we got a clock.
Yep. Bet
No, we don't. I forgot Brandon has Bolt in
I was
hand.
gonna say, oh, no, he doesn't. It's
Ooh.
gone.
Oh, no. He's holding it because he might be able to just kill him with Bolt plus something else.
Okay, you did your bolt. Okay. I don't even... Oh!
No!
Shit, son.
Now you look really stupid. You have a surgical in hand. You could have
Now you look
bolted it. You could have bolted it before and surgicaled it.
Why would you, though? You got the Graph Digger's Cage.
I know. It seems so bad.
Dude, what is this game? Assassin's Trophy off the top.
Wow. Hold it.
Hold it. Ooh, Serum Visions. That's big. That's big.
That's why you're holding it.
Yep.
Because if either of these flip, they just instantly
Let's
kill
see
you.
what he's got. Top of the deck. Ooh, that was a Manamorphose, I think. Oh, and that's 2 Serum Visions. It's over. It's super over.
Yeah, now it's actually
And that's
over.
a gut shot, too. Bam.
Cast gut shot. Target you.
Take 1.
Trigger. For what it's worth, it does bounce Arclight Phoenix.
That's true. Replay Arclight Phoenix.
In response. Assassin's Trophy Awoken Horror. Give myself an extra turn. Jeez.
Let's see if he can do this, man. Well, I don't even know what you're supposed to draw that gets you out of it.
Second Assassin's Trophy?
Well,
No,
you're still
he's
dead.
still got
You gotta
only
fade.
surgical. We know he can't fade. He thinks he can do this and hope to fade. But Serum Vision scryed 2 to the top.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He should
This
know
game's
that he's
over.
dead. Go to 3. A damnation right off the top. Rip it. Kalitas? Oh no, so late. 1 turn too late. It gives it.
Oof.
No, it doesn't. I was gonna say it buys him a turn, but
No, it
Awoken Horror will
doesn't.
bounce it.
Well, he just swings for 3 with Phoenix.
Yeah, you ignore it.
Plays Kalitas. Meekly says go. And there's the handshake. Well, there you have it, guys. Our 6-0 Dan Krapu for our biggest modern tournament of the year.
That was a crazy game.
That was